fellow Force users and fellow superheroes, what is up? It's Jasmine, the Ahsoka Tano fan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's time for another episode of What If, guys. Obviously the last one was a fun kind of, well, not really fun, but it was partly fun and partly serious zombie episode, which was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun ride. We got a lot of cool moments, including zombie Wanda. We got to see Vision. We got to see Ant-Man and Wasp again, both Ant-Mans. Yeah, it was just overall very creative, and it kind of had a little bit of a dark ending with zombie Thanos as well. I think looking back at it, I really enjoyed that episode, but I probably am going to say that the strongest two so far have probably been the third episode, the one where all the Avengers are being killed off, and we found out obviously it was Ant-Man killing them off, and Doctor Strange's episode. Those are probably the most emotional and in-depth episodes that we've gotten so far, but nonetheless they've all been really great. I'm really enjoying the series so far. They're really showing us just how many different ways these stories could have gone from what compared to what we're used to seeing in the movies. It really does seem like Ant-Man is causing a lot of problems in these alternate universes, first with killing off the Avengers, and then now obviously starting this whole zombie plague. So I don't know if that implies that we're going to see him somehow create a problem similar to that in one of the upcoming movies, right? It's definitely possible, because they're hinting for sure with the series that he has the potential to basically wreak havoc on the universe, whether it's intentional like in episode 3 or unintentional like last week's episode. I think it just shows how powerful Ant-Man actually is. He's the one person that is able to take out everybody because of his ability to shrink, right, and to grow in size. It's definitely just making me see Ant-Man in a whole another light here. I also really liked in the last episode how we had Hope make that sacrifice, and then if we compare it to episode 3, what Black Widow said, which was it's all about hope, right? And then her name is also Hope, and the idea of hope is definitely an underlying theme, not only in the series but also just, you know, overall in the MCU. And so that was nice that we kind of had that moment with Hope mentioned in episode 3, and then now we actually get to see her make that sacrifice. So overall, really well done. This episode looks like it's featuring Killmonger. I swear I did not plan this, but it looks like this shirt was very relevant after all. It says, "What if Killmonger rescued Tony Stark?" So I'm assuming this takes place then during the first Iron Man movie, which is when we saw him get taken captive in Afghanistan, and then we see him first build his first Iron Man suit, which is actually also seen in episode 1 of the series. His father, Howard Stark's Iron Man suit, right? I think we see Steve get in the suit and fight with it towards the end there. So yeah, anyway, so it looks like that's what this episode is going to be based on, and that's when it's going to be taking place during the first Iron Man movie. So I don't want to speculate too much, guys. Let's just dive in and see what's in store for us. I swear, I always have problems with this remote. So if Killmonger rescues him, that means, will he still be taken captive? Or will he not be taken captive at all? My guess is he's still going to be taken captive, but he's going to end up escaping with the help of Killmonger. But then I kind of wonder how that will affect that timeline, because that's how he's supposed to make his first Iron Man suit, right? So does he still make that suit? Or I guess we'll find out soon enough. I like how we're seeing more of the Watcher now. Before he was kind of like in the shadows, but now we're actually able to see his face, you know? Yeah, I remember this in the movie. Damn. Left him defenseless like that. That's when it... Oh. He saved him right there. 10 rings! Oh, shit. The 10 rings. So Shang-Chi's in this? Interesting. They're forged in darkness, shaped in battle. So sad. That's what I was wondering. Oh, he's so terrible. That's Pepper, right? Not something you want to talk about on TV. Oh, he's gonna expose him right now. He's getting him. Oh my god. Damn. So they caught him right at the beginning in this universe. Oh, Rudy. Hmm. Yeah, I'm still a little suspicious of him. Maybe he's trying to take over Stark Industries or something. Hmm. What happened to his dad again? Did they show us that? I might have to rewatch Black Panther. They probably showed his dad dying. So he's gonna be like the new Iron Man, kind of. Looks like it anyway. Looks like he's training him to wear the suit, maybe. Mm-hmm. I'm with Pepper on this one. What does he want? I think he's moving a little too hastily there. This guy. Didn't Ultron mess this guy up? Is it Black Panther? Yeah. See my shirt? So is Black Panther bad in this one? Kind of looks like he might be. What is that? Yikes. Oh shit. Oh no, Rhodey. Okay, yeah, so Killmonger's bad. Should have known. Oh. So he's in on it. Was that Rhodey's body in there? And T'Challa? Oh, he knows. Oh. Sorry, so he's not training him to wear the suit. He's just... Tony just has his own separate suit now that he's not wearing himself. Damn. Did he just kill Tony Stark? Come on, Pepper. Damn. He's so bad. Oh, damn. How's Pepper gonna feel? Oh. Pepper suspects. That's all. It was all part of Killmonger's plan. All what he wanted. He's so bad. Do you think your dad would be proud of you? Oh my god, this guy's killing everyone. That's why his name's Killmonger. That's Shuri, right? Kind of looks different though than the Shuri that we see in the movies. I love how she always disses the Americans. He's good, man. He's so manipulative. He has everybody fooled. Just started a war for something that he secretly did. I bet you this happens in real life all the time. Oh, it's so cold in here. What's that one light there? Oh. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, they're letting them in. So they don't work inside Wakanda, I guess? Or are they gonna all power back up? Are they gonna power back up? Liar. Yeah, we knew. Oh man, I feel like they're gonna get massacred because they're facing robots. Damn. He's just killing off his own people, man. So he basically wants to start a fire and put it out himself and get credit for putting out the fire he started. Is that what I'm understanding? Damn liar. They're literally fighting alongside the guy that killed T'Challa. Just stabbed the Ward Industries and Stark Industries. He's gonna kill his uncle now too? So that was his end goal, basically, to be the next Black Panther. And he knew he couldn't get it without a war.
tomorrow, they won't need to.
Damn. It's not gonna end with Wakanda just being destroyed, right?
What? How did you get in here?
She doesn't trust him either.
So, let us open their eyes together.
Wait, that's the end? Ah. I don't know if I like that ending. Okay, first of all, guys, it is freezing in my basement for some reason. It's not normally this cold. I'm gonna run and grab a sweater, and I'll be right back to talk about the episode with you guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Had to get a sweater. Oh, shit, it's so cold down here. I don't know how I felt about that episode. Let's break it down and rewind a little bit. So first of all, there are a lot of good moments. I really liked how they showed us the beginning of Iron Man, and they kind of gave us a mix of the first Iron Man and Black Panther all in one, which is really cool. Those are two of my favorite movies in the MCU. Black Panther especially, like I still remember seeing that in theaters. That was just like amazing. So I love that whole thing. I really loved what the Watcher said about how heroes, something about how they're forged in darkness and shaped in battle. That was just a really deep line. And I think that's part of what makes the MCU very relatable and very realistic. It's that all those heroes, like the Watcher said, they do come from a place of darkness. They weren't necessarily born that way or destined to be that way. They all had to encounter some sort of situation in which they had to overcome the odds and survive, and then that they became a hero out of that struggle sort of thing, right? Even in Black Widow's case, we saw what happened to her, especially in the latest Black Widow movie, and how she became an assassin and then eventually an avenger, right? Same with Hulk. All of them have their own stories of struggle and darkness. So that was kind of like a deep line that I think really resonated with me and is a good reflection of the overall MCU. And it's ironic because villains have the same kind of story. They also come from a place of darkness too, right? It really depends on the person. Some people come from darkness and then they end up, blossoming into something good and something good for the world and wanting to fight for peace. Others come from darkness and then, they want to bring about that same darkness into the rest of the world. So yeah, overall, that was just a really good line. We had some dark moments as well. We saw Rhodey get killed. We saw Tony Stark get killed. Killmonger obviously just doing what he does best, which is just killing people, making them think that he's their ally and then, stabbing them in the back. And it looked like he orchestrated the hit on Tony Stark as well, if I'm not mistaken, and then saved him to make himself look better and to make himself appear more trustworthy, which is exactly what he ended up doing to his own people at the end there, and the Americans. He made both of them think that he was on their side. Really, he only has one side, which is his own side, and he did that to start a war with either side thinking the other side was the enemy when really he was behind everything. And so he did that so he could end up becoming Black Panther, which is what he wanted all along. But then T'Challa warned him that when you have stolen power, it's very volatile or something like that. That line from T'Challa is supposed to imply that in this universe, chaos ensues, and maybe it doesn't work out for Killmonger in the end. The story was very, very good. I just don't know if I really am satisfied with the ending. I don't know what I was expecting really, because these episodes are supposed to just kind of give us a little bit of a tease as to what could happen, what if this were the case. But it's not supposed to show you the entire universe and everything that follows. It's just supposed to show you how that universe got started in the first place, right? Just like the last episode, we saw Thanos getting ready to snap at the end, but we don't see what ensued after that. So I suppose you could argue that it ended the way it was supposed to end, but it still just kind of felt very sudden. Like I kind of was expecting something more. I don't know, like maybe Shuri and Pepper to actually talk to them and then they get ready to go apprehend Killmonger and then that's how it ends. Or I don't know, just something, I kind of wanted something a little bit more. The other episodes had better endings to me. Like even Captain Carter's ending was good. She made her sacrifice in a similar way that Captain America made his. And then at the end you see her coming through the portal, which coincides with the first Avengers movie, I believe, when she sees Hawkeye and Nick Fury there. So that kind of like connected to that movie. What else? The Doctor Strange episode ended with the universe collapsing, caving in on itself, just as we were warned, it would do if he were to try and reverse an absolute point. So that kind of had a satisfying ending. Even the Avengers, when they were all being killed off, they ended up finding out who did it. It was Ant-Man. He was apprehended. Loki helped, and then we see Loki extending his stay. Like, it ended in a way where you could imagine that story still being continued, but had a satisfying wrap up. Whereas this one, not so much. I guess we're just led to believe that in that universe, Shuri and Pepper are on to Killmonger and they have to save the day, I guess. But I would have liked to kind of seen them start in that direction at least before the end of the episode. But you guys let me know what you thought down below in the comments. Do you kind of agree with what I'm saying? You know, did you like the episode? I don't know that this was my favorite. I'd probably honestly maybe give it like a 7 out of 10. I don't know if I'm being too hard though. It was good still, but those were kind of my gripes with it. And it sucks because I really love Black Panther. So anything that has to do with Black Panther, I usually like. This one kind of fell a little bit short for me, just compared to all the other episodes we've seen so far. But yeah, as I said, you guys let me know what you think down below, or what you thought I should say, down below in the comments. And as always guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next week for an all new episode of What If. Oh, also, by the way, Shang-Chi was really amazing. I don't think I'll get a chance to do a review of that one, but honestly, like, the bus scene was probably my favorite scene in the whole movie. How cool was that? But yeah, you guys let me know if you like that too, if you have watched it already. Until next time guys, take care and see you soon.